Guys, this channel is getting so many views. If everyone who was viewing each video on this channel was subscribing, can you imagine how big this platform
Yeah,
is?
come on, watch a video, just like and subscribe.
Yeah,
like and subscribe
and share.
I don't understand why you can't hit that thumb and
Hit that thumb. Oh yeah,
isn't that
the thumb up, not the thumb down?
Oh, good, the thumb up. Definitely this one here. So actually, if you guys like and subscribe, at least we can keep on making these videos.
Yes.
And at least we know that
And
there
it
are people.
also motivates us
Yes.
to keep the content.
Yes. And also, if you need us to alter something, just type in the comments and say, you guys maybe do this.
Yeah. So yeah.
That was some accent there.
Let's get into the video. So today we're going to be talking about the advantages of bootcamp engineer versus self-taught. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that is what we're talking
That's
about.
what
If
we're
you are
talking about.
interested
So
in that,
listen.
yes, if you are interested in that, like, comment, share, and subscribe.
I got the juju, I got the thing that you need as a self-taught. So chill and listen.
Yeah, alright, let's get into the video.
What's up, yo? You all. That's y'all.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new, my name is your girl Loreen, and welcome to my coding channel.
Toodaloo.
Alright, so I'm responding to a comment that was on my previous video. I'm going to put the comment here somewhere so that you guys can read it. But it was along the lines of, did my husband attend boot camp as I did? So this is my husband. His name is Hlosani. Yeah, so you can introduce yourself, baby.
You just
you know
introduced
that
myself.
you know that introduction that you do when you are entering a tech team, when they say, Hlosani, tell us about yourself. That's the introduction that we want here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, hi guys. I'm pretending as if you guys I'm joining a new team.
Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Hlosani.
Oh, welcome, Hlosani. Welcome to the team.
My name is Hlosani, and I've been working as a software developer for X years. And
why X? Why not tell us the actual number?
Well, now I think it's 4 years. I've been acting as a developer for. I thought we were pretending. Right?
No, we actually want you to introduce you to the people, Galuk, so that they can understand you.
Okay, so guys,
your technical background.
Okay, so guys, so this will be listened by who?
By people on YouTube, babe.
From where?
People who want the answer to the question, Yoguti, how was your journey to becoming an engineer or a software developer without, or like, did you attend bootcamp? Because that was the question. Did you attend bootcamp?
Okay, no, so my name is Hlosani. I'm the lovely.
Wow, baby, you've said your name how many times? I think this is the 5th time.
You just cut it out, baby.
No, I won't cut it out.
Yeah.
Alright.
So anyway,
my name is Hlosani.
I've been working in software engineering for almost 4 years now. So I didn't go to any code camp, right?
Any coding institution?
Or any coding institution. I only did coding on my own.
So you are like self-taught, basically?
Yeah, so self-taught. So I did have a mentor, the person that I was able to go ask questions if I'm lost, or give me directions. Yeah, to give me directions on where to start, what to study, when to stop. You know, because there's too many stuff out there that you can be reading, but you're hitting a tangent. But yeah, short answer is self-taught.
Okay, so thank you, Sanasami, for the very long short answer.
Okay.
So the objective of this video is to tell you guys about his journey as a self-taught developer versus my journey as someone who went through bootcamp, and maybe give you guys pointers on which one would be most ideal or most suited for you. Right?
Yeah.
I think the first question that I would have if I was listening to you would be, you said you had a mentor. How did you find the mentor? Because to someone who's starting from nowhere, who's starting at the very beginning, then they'll be like, how do I find a mentor when I just had a mentor?
Yeah, so the idea is most people, like senior people in the software industry, they are willing to help people. Of course, it's not like
to what extent? Because
it's not, and the help that I'm talking about, I'm not talking about holding your hand. I want to
because I think
okay, read this or you're done. No, I'm just saying you have someone in the industry where you see yourself working in, right? So you approach that person like, okay, my lady or dude, the idea I want to be to get into into the career that you are in. What I need from you is, where can I start? Which sources can I use, online sources, tutorials, courses, books, you know, and then they'll direct you, okay, start with this one, follow this one, do this. That's all they are there for, right? And in the case that you get stuck, if they are generous enough, you can still reach out to that person if you have created enough relationship with that person to say.
Yeah, there's also this aspect that I remember. There's this dude that I used to work with, his name was Zach. He used to emphasize, Lauren, don't ask me a question unless if you can tell me I tried this and it didn't work, then I tried this and it didn't work, then I tried this and it didn't work, so I'm thinking of this, what do you think? Or otherwise.
So the real truth about doing it yourself, you gotta have that grit and mental. You need to be
mental strength.
Exactly, because this thing,
it's really easy to be frustrated. And
let me finish my statement. How? Because what I'm saying is, it's easy to give up or to lose focus when you're doing it on your own. You just need to trust yourself and be strong enough to say, I'm going through this, and trust me, you'll thank yourself after you have done it, you know.
So but that's the difference now between your experience and my experience, because now since I did bootcamp, like the institution that I was at, small as it was, had mentors. So in our case we had 3 different and they played the same role as what Losan is saying, to guide you like almost through some sort of a syllabus of like preset material or projects that we were supposed to do and complete, and then once we did those, the course would be complete. But no one would hold your hand, no one would solve problems for you, no one would do blah blah blah. It was more just them giving you guidance and input here and there if you are stuck. There was more support. There's
more support and structure
on the bootcamp,
you know, and structure, and there's an incentive after that, you know, you get paid to learn.
Yes.
So it was
and also there's that, with that support there's also even emotional support, because we had a psychologist. Is it a psychologist? Someone who sits down with you and is like, okay, why are you struggling? What's happening? Tell me, is it related to the work that you are doing? Is it personal issues? They would walk you through, because they really want you to see the whole process through and complete the course.
Now this what she went through was soft life.
Yes.
Basically. So the point is, what she did was more or less of a soft life, the way of approaching software engineering. Because imagine getting paid to learn. I mean, everyone can be motivated to do that. For most of us out there, Lawa, you were just lucky to get this place. Very lucky.
Blessed.
So for most of us out there, you just have to do it on your own, you know. Money to go to varsity and do all these funny things.
Sometimes it's not even about money. I remember there's a dude who sent me a message on LinkedIn, or was it Facebook, who was saying he wants to do code, he wants to change from his current field, but the reason why he can't enroll in an institution is because he's currently working, so he would be funding himself. So that's the reason why he needed to be self-taught. So it wasn't about he didn't have money, it was about he couldn't leave his job to go and enroll into an institution.
For most people, they don't have the luxury to go to university. Whatever circumstances that they have, be it uyasebenza, be it kalamali uhambe isikole, yabo. But the point is, there's a huge chunk of people that can't do that. But it's if I were younger and still had time to go to varsity, I would definitely go to varsity instead, because you learn better there, because you learn most things about computers, and you learn a lot of stuff that goes behind computer science, you know.
Yeah, I think for me, the painful thing about having attended bootcamp, and also even watching you on your journey, if I also had the opportunity to do it, to learn computers or to learn IT through a institution like a university and do courses and stuff, I would go that route, because I think it helps a lot with self-esteem in the workplace.
Yes,
because
that's the thing. Yes,
being self-taught and having gone through bootcamp, and then now you are jumping into this workplace, this professional setting where people are using jargon, you're dealing with very experienced seniors, you just feel like,
and to be honest, I also still feel that way, to say
every time, to feel like I don't belong here.
Yes, because
that's imposter syndrome.
But now where I am now, I feel way better, because most people have the same background that I have, and less people have computer science degrees.
Of course, also it depends on the team that you're joining, because in certain teams there are other people who actually seem like they thrive on making other people feel small.
Yes.
And
fortunately for me, I've never been in such a team.
I have. And then there are other people who are more about optimizing the strength of the team and therefore working together to get a common outcome.
Yeah.
So it depends on the team that you join. But anyways, self-taught versus bootcamp. Self-taught is definitely painful, but the advantages of self-taught, you can do it at your own pace, in your own time. You can do it whilst you're working.
Yes. Thing is, there's too much information out there on the internet, you know, and it's way easy to just like hit a tangent, right? You know, there's too much information.
Yeah,
you just need to identify what you want to be.
So like the most important thing then, the first point that would say, if you want to be self-taught, find a mentor and find a specific curriculum and say, okay, within this amount of time, this is what I need to be knowing.
But before you find a mentor, you need to know what kind of software development or engineering you want to do.
Yes, one thing that I remember that we did when we did my workplace incubation is one important point that I was given was, look at the jobs that you want to do. So for example, you want to be a junior software engineer, or you want to be a junior quality assurance and look for those job posts, look at the requirements of those job posts, and then those requirements are the ones that tell you what you need to focus on. So for example, you say you want to be a junior front-end developer. When you go and look for junior front-end developer jobs, you'll see, okay, they need HTML, CSS, they need whatever, maybe it's based on a framework, maybe you need to learn whatever framework that they're using, or don't. Based on that, then
it gives you a guideline. And the other thing is going to look for job descriptions and job vacancies on LinkedIn or wherever. The idea is to also find how much in demand that field is.
Yes.
Because you need to like know that when you're done, you're probably going to get a job somewhere, you know.
The assumption that we are making right in this video is that you want to be self-taught so that you can work.
Yes.
Right? Unless if you just want to learn IT for,
or you want to do it yourself, which is very possible.
Just out of curiosity.
If you get clients.
Yes. But then that's the thing. What are other advantages of being self-taught that you saw for yourself?
There's less advantages than disadvantages.
You don't have to pay school fees.
You don't have to pay school fees. No one is pushing you. No one is marking you. Basically, you just need to be very reflective on yourself.
No advantages. You are looking for advantages.
But the thing is, as much as we can butter this thing of like make it look nice and
no, we just want to look at the advantages because we've looked at the disadvantages. So
the advantages are you don't have to pay anything. You work at your own pace.
Of course, you might need to pay if you are doing like paid courses like my Udemy or my plural site.
Yeah, but there's YouTube always. Everything that you need, YouTube has somewhere. Unfortunately, you might find
on YouTube it's just that it's less structured. It's probably less detailed, and probably like you need to go through many different videos to get to the point of what you need versus a structured course. All right. Anyways, in my case with the bootcamp, the advantages that I saw were, number one, in my case we had a stipend, so we would get like a monthly stipend to motivate us to learn software. But the one thing that I want to highlight also is I'm Zimbabwean, and the course that I did was mainly focused towards South Africans. It's only because they couldn't find enough interested South African females to partake. That's the only reason why I got the opportunity. Otherwise it was meant for South Africans. So one other thing that I could say is, don't just shut the doors for yourself. Like when you're told, oh no, this is not for you, and then you say, oh hi, they are only taking South Africans, or oh hi, they are only taking girls. There are exceptions in these things, you know. There are always exceptions. So in my case, we would get stipends for learning, so I was able to quit my waitressing job and go and do the bootcamp, which was a big thing for us because I was the only one who was working. Were you working by that time?
When you did bootcamp?
Yeah,
I was working.
Okay, but like we were not yet financially stable enough for us to really make that jump confidently, right?
Well, short answer, yes.
And then another advantage was the support, like I said, the mentorship, and also even the emotional support to help you when you're feeling frustrated, and the follow-up. Like he's saying, when you're self-taught, no one is following up, no one is checking you, how far, what are you doing, where is this project is due, you're supposed to do what. In our case, that was it's not like a high school setup where you are getting in trouble or anything, but it's that setup where you are more accountable, right? To say, oh, okay, how far away are you? If you decide to show up, you show up. If you decide not to show up, you just get kicked out of the program, and that's that. But I think the objective was they were really trying to make sure that everyone who started the program sees it through. So that's why we had that much support. It was nice working with other people, like from different backgrounds, you know, learning with South Africans. That's where I learned most of my Xhosa, you know, and seeing that, oh, okay, I'm struggling with this thing, but I'm not struggling alone. I think when you're self-taught, you struggle and you don't see anyone else struggling with the same thing, so you start to feel like
you take longer to come back from that hole of saying, oh, this is,
or feeling sorry for yourself and feeling frustrated and demotivated. Whereas when you're in the boot camp, you've got other people to look at who are also undergoing the same
you also
experience.
have mentors that are like waiting for you to get into that wall and they take you out.
Yes. So that's one other advantage of bootcamp. Another advantage of our bootcamp, which I did not personally experience, but which you might experience depending on which bootcamp you attend, is they help you to find employment. In my case, that was not the case because, like I said, it was tailored more towards South Africans. So even the companies were coming to take people from the bootcamp.
But South Africans were being taken?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's an advantage, but it was an advantage for me.
Yes.
So like they were coming, companies were coming to recruit. So anyone who was interested in applying did get a job.
Yes.
In the learnership, so there would be like learnership opportunities for you to start.
I think that's a plus
as an intern and stuff, you know. In my case, it was a non-starter because they were just looking for South Africans. So, but anyways, because I also had the tenacity and the grit.
Yes, but
I also found my own opportunities for myself.
Yeah, I also think that's where when you do self-taught, you need connections, and by connections I mean that tutor, that mentor that I was talking about earlier. To say you need to identify a mentor. If you're lucky enough, that mentor is the one is your like key to getting into a job. Also, try to find people who are posting jobs, like looking for people to hire, and they're in companies that are hiring. Then get in touch with those people, okay, and then they can groom you into where you want to be. And if you share your work with them via GitHub and they see your work, and after they see your work, then maybe you might get a job from there. Also,
can I add to what you're saying? I feel like it's a bit discouraging to say you need connections because like I don't have connections, so it means I can't do anything. I would suggest if you do not have connections, like what he's saying, because like in our case, my brother-in-law is like well into the tech industry. In as much as he wasn't really a connection for me, he was motivation and inspiration for me to see where I could go. If you do not have any of that, find meetups in your area.
Yes, that's the beauty of it. I forgot about that.
Yes, so if you do not have anywhere to start, you don't know anyone in IT at all, and you're just like, so where do I start? Find meetups. Meetup is what you Google. Meetup, yes. Meetup.com. You sign up and you find IT meetups in your area, and you attend those religiously. You connect with people there, you make connections, you tell them your story, you tell them your interest, you share your work, you attend seminars, you ask questions, you participate. Then that way you'll always be in the forefront of someone's mind. If an opportunity comes up, they'll always think, if someone is looking for an intern, or if someone is looking for juniors, or whatever role it is that you are, whether you are mid-level, whether you are senior, you'll always be at the front of mind for a lot of people because they know you, they have connected with you, and you're like, oh, okay. Or even when you say, hey, I'm looking for a foot in the door, people will be more willing to listen to you and to hear your request than just messaging someone on LinkedIn to say, can you help me out?
And the other thing is, as much as we're saying you need to find a mentor or someone that shows you stuff, don't get discouraged because you didn't find anyone. There are some courses. There is like Pluralsight. Pluralsight has a path. Let's say if you want to be a DevOps engineer or whatever software engineering beats that you want to do, there's a path that you can follow. The other thing to show off your skill is simply create something with what you've learned.
Yes.
Let's say if you want to be a mobile developer, create a mobile application, publish it on Google Apps or iStore or wherever, you know. And
it's not that simple to do that, though. iStore app.
Yeah, it's simple actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Didn't know. Okay. Anyways, guys, I think mostly that's it. We've talked about the advantages of bootcamp, disadvantages of bootcamp. In my case, bootcamp was a blessing in my life. I won't even lie. So I think it also depends on you as a person and what opportunities you have. If you are someone who's got a lot of opportunities, then it might not be ideal for you. But I was someone who was rock bottom, so for me it was.
And heaven. Also the reason why I also did self-taught, it was
rock bottom. So
I didn't have another choice.
Yes. So if you have many other options, maybe it might be hard for you to see both of these options through anyways.
Yeah, but it's important though. Look at the potential of earning using when you're going software engineering route and what you're earning now.
Because you might already be earning more than enough, or you might have other avenues which are better.
Chances are you might be earning more, which is fair enough. You might be earning more than what you would start at as a software developer, right?
Because you're starting as a junior.
But I'm asking you to just look into the future. Where do you how much will you be earning in 5 years in what you're doing right now?
What is a reliable source for them to find those salaries?
No. Offerzen does have that. Offerzen publishes every year to say this is the salary trends in Cape Town and Joburg.
I'll add a link to that in the description box so that you guys can check it out.
So that will help you to compare where you are and where you want to go, and hopefully your future self will thank you for this.
Yeah. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I post a new video. If you have any question that you want us
actually, I can be your mentor.
Address, yes.
How about that?
Yes.
But I can only be your mentor if I know the field that you want to do.
No girls, please. If you are a girl, you can approach me, but not my husband. Otherwise, you will see my true colors.
But anyway, the point is, if what you want is aligned to what I'm doing,
and you are not a girl,
and that too, but yeah, so I can be your mentor, or simply we don't even need to be in contact in person. Just say what topic you were struggling with, and we can
put it in the comments.
Put it in the comment, and then we do a video about it.
I think I like that option better. But seriously,
and it will
if it's a girl, hold yourself. That's serious.
What's wrong with girls?
Hi.
When we're not helped by male mentors.
Who were mentors, for which was their work? Lapa, you're doing favors. I don't want girls like messaging you. Oh, I'm stuck 12 midnight. Please help me. I can't figure out this and don't.
Alright. So that's the point. But anyway, if you get stuck, if you need a mentor, I can potentially be your mentor. And
first things first, leave your comment in the comment section below of what you need help for. Then
we can start from there. And if you're stuck with some code, we can make a video, you watch, and then voila. That's
much better than this whole mentoring thing.
And actually, I think that one would be much better. Imagine if we can actually be publishing every week to say you do something in a week, right? And then you get stuck somewhere, you message, you comment in wherever, I don't know, you comment somewhere and say I need a video, I need explanation in this, I'm getting stuck specifically in this, and possibly maybe you send your GitHub account where you got stuck, and we see where you got stuck, and we specifically debug that point for you. That would be cool.
Yes, very cool. Anyways guys, I think we have done a lot of talking.
Anyways,
thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Guys, this channel is getting so many views. If everyone who was viewing each video on this channel was subscribing, can you imagine how big this platform
is? Come on, watch a video, just like and subscribe. Like and subscribe
and share.
Actually, if you have gotten to this point right now, I don't understand why you can't hit that thumb and
hit that thumb. Oh yeah,
isn't that
the thumb up, not the thumb down?
Okay, the thumb up, definitely this one here.
Another thing, guys, find us on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn is Yaukai. What's yours, babe?
My LinkedIn is Shosani Dube.
Find us on LinkedIn. Alright, see you in the next video. Love you.
Subscribe.
Bye.